Hey guys, so I know this has been done a million times before, but I had a friend ask for it, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a quick little guide on how to kill Bandos. So as far as gear setup goes, I do have dual chaotic longswords, I have Bandos tassets, Bandos chestplate, I am wearing a full Slayer helmet, I have an Amulet of Fury, the Takar Cowl, the melee one. If you don't have the melee one, you can use a skill cape or the fire cape. Both work just as good. Using static gloves, you can also use Barrow's gloves. They work just as well. Berserker ring because it's cheap and works pretty good. And steadfast boots. I do have a charming imp with me. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. Using the vampirism aura just to restore a little bit of HP so I don't use as much food. I do have a Zamorak arrow because in the Bandos area of God Wars there are Zamorak creatures and they will attack you if you don't have one, so go ahead and make sure you have one of those with you. As far as inventory goes, I do have unicorn pouches. If you don't have unicorns, you can go ahead and use a war tortoise and add food to it. I do have one superset, some combat potions, and some prayer potions. Food, of course. Block tab and a tab to teleport up to God Wars. If you don't have that, you can bring runes to teleport, or you can run up there. So go ahead and make sure you have everything before you teleport. It's kind of annoying to run all the way back. And then once you're ready and once you're all geared up, just go ahead and teleport. The tablet will take you right up to the summoning obelisk where you can restore your points if you need to. And there's a lot of running, and you will run past some troll rangers. They don't do very much damage. Right click on the boulder and click squeeze past if you've never done this before. If you have, just go ahead and ignore me. And then just go ahead and keep running all the way up to your rope and drop down into God Wars Dungeon. And the Bandos area is off to the west, so you'll want to run all the way over. And then you'll just open the door and go through. Once you're through, nothing should attack you as long as you have your Zamorak arrow and a set of Bandos gear or something Bandos related. If you're wearing Torva, that will protect you from all of them. Also, the Ascension Bows or the Shard of Zaros will protect you from all of them. You do need 40 kill count to enter the Bandos area. So once you're ready, just go ahead and get started on that. Okay, so once you've killed your 40 followers of Bandos, which are the spiritual warriors, rangers, mages, the cyclops, and pretty much anything that's not the bloodvelds or the werewolves down here, go ahead and click on the big door, and you'll go into the waiting room. This is the last chance for you to get set up, and this is your chance to summon your familiar if you haven't already. I just summoned my unicorn. Go ahead and pot up, and then click on the second door. You can either go ahead and enter the boss room, or you can start a custom one. It's 200,000 gold coins to start a custom one. The only benefit for custom is that nobody can crash you, which means no one can come along and steal your kills. For this video, I'm just going to go ahead and enter the boss room. So you'll be fighting the general. If you don't have soul split, just go ahead and pray melee. and it'll protect you from most of it. Just go ahead and make sure you eat when your health is low, and then just make sure you're killing Gardor and use your thresholds to do as much damage as you can. If you didn't activate your aura, you can go ahead and do that. That'll help too. And then basically it's just doing as much damage as you possibly can. And Bandos is pretty easy to kill. His minions will attack you, but they don't do nearly as much damage as he does. As you can see, he does hit pretty hard every now and then. And looks like that's it. That was our Bandos kill. Looks like he dropped some rune ore. He dropped 2 of them. Not a very good drop, but we'll go ahead and take it anyway. So far, that looks like pretty easy kill. Once Bandos is dead, just go ahead and kill his minions. And then you can either stay here or you can leave. It is completely up to you. As far as bossing goes, Bandos is the easiest one to camp for hours at a time. You can stay here for up to 4 hours on one inventory if you have Soul Split and the correct auras. So I'll go ahead and wait till he respawns and do one more kill. And the respawn time on a room that you don't set up yourself is kind of lengthy. It does take a little bit for him to respawn. If you feel like adrenaline stalling, you can use a couple of your defense abilities and either escape or surge, which is under your mage abilities. If you do adrenaline stall, it helps so that you can use your thresholds right away when he spawns, like now. Basically, as long as you pray melee or soul split, whichever you feel more comfortable with, he won't do as much damage and you can get in a few kills. So it's like that time he just dropped some gold ore, which we're not going to take. And then just go ahead and kill his minions, and that is a Bandos trip. That is pretty much all you do for a couple hours, or as long as you feel like you're capable of staying here. You can also mage Bandos. Your kills are a little bit slower, but you take a little bit less damage if he's not right up on top of you. So yeah, thanks for watching. Quick little guide. I hope you guys enjoyed.